All right, so we are going to go ahead and do the front bumper install for our new Baja flush bolt-on bumper for the Ford Ranger Raptor. We've already been doing some certain kind of mods on this truck, just playing with different things like the adaptive cruise control bracket, because that will need to get relocated. So we've already pulled this bumper off. So for you guys that are starting fresh, you'll have the adaptive cruise right here for those that have it, and then you'll also have the factory louvers for the intercooler. All that's going to come off. So other than that, we're going to go ahead and get started. So first thing you're going to do is open up the engine bay, and you're going to pull off the little plastic cover here with has all the push panels. Make sure not to lose these and try to be semi-gentle with them. And that way we're going to disconnect the parking sensors. So, okay, so next up, with the top of the cover off, you're going to go ahead and pop off the front right here with a panel popper, kind of like a little body pick deal. And that's going to get you to the bolts that you need underneath. It's a little bit of a pain, but unfortunately it's hidden. You just gotta trust it. There you go. The top, Steve, right here, and underneath it. Yeah. And that will get you access to that bolt right there, and then you're going to need to take off the 8 with an 8mm up top. So next up, you got a couple little clips here. You just kind of squeeze the fat part of it. So just like that.
And then this one, my fat fingers don't work.
There you go. And now the grill should be able to come off the truck. Now you can see we've already relocated the adaptive cruise control because we've been testing it for a while. So it's real simple, guys. You just bolt it down there with the supplied hardware, and you just put it together facing forward. And one thing we learned, this truck works better with this being angled back, and we'll get you a measurement on that one as far as what the angle needs to be, but that'll come supplied. So you just remove your factory cruise control adapter from below, and you'll move it up here. It goes up and over the little cross tube right there, and outside of that, very simple. Okay, so next thing you're going to undo is this big connector right here. So go ahead and disconnect that. All right, so basically once you disconnect it, you're going to go ahead and disconnect the parking sensor loom. All right, so next up, you have inside the center grill here where the intercooler is. Remember, we've already removed all of this previously when we took the bumper off, but you're just going to discard that kind of black casing that it goes in, and you're going to remove the factory ACC and relocate it up to the top of the supplied bracket. So just grab an 8mm, and you got a couple bolts here and some push pins that you need to remove. So, and then underneath, again, there is some bolts up under here all the way across on that bottom panel. You need to go ahead and take those off as well. Okay, so now with the bottom bumper cover off, you're going to go ahead and grab a 15mm deep socket and remove the 6 bolts that are on the factory bumper. Okay, now with the front bumper off the vehicle, you're going to go ahead and remove the factory skid plate using that same 15mm deep socket. And those bolts are right up underneath. So the next step you're going to do is remove all the Torx on the back of the factory bumper to get this metal plate off to get access to the wire harness. So now with the Torx all out and the metal backing plates loose on both sides, you're going to go ahead and start unhooking everything from the front bumper with regards to the wiring harness, parking sensors, and you're going to set aside. Okay, once you have the 2 plates off and all the wiring harness loose, you're going to remove the end plates to get to the outer parking sensors. Okay, with the outer cover off, you need to remove that strength backing plate to get to the outer sensor. Okay, so with the front valance off, that's the next step you want to do. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass to get to, but the whole front section is all just clips the whole way around.
And 2 bolts.
And 2 bolts. And the bolts are one hidden behind the front panel
here,
right there, and then the other right on the other side right there is where that would go.
In the liners, but you were
Yes, there might be a couple bolts in the liners, but we knocked ours out. So outside of that, 2 bolts in the liners, 1 bolt on each side where the brush guard is, and then you'll just disconnect the marker light and pull off the front valance for the sensors the way we're doing. Okay, so what we did was we marked our center lines, and we used the front bumper, the factory one, as a template for where everything needs to go. And we're going to go ahead and drill our holes, and we're going to actually put the sensors up in the valance. Okay, so as you guys can all see, we're still putting in the wiring harness. We moved the sensors for our shop truck up into the valance. This is something that there's really no directions for how to do this. You just kind of got to be good with your hands and imaginative a little bit. You're going to have to get rid of the side supports that come inside the valance right here. So basically there's these backing plates. It's still really strong, so I'm going to test it and see how it holds up. And then you keep the center support, core support right here behind this, and you just trim out. So you just cut the holes with the grommets. We can send you this stuff for as an 1 1/4 hole. So either a hole saw or a rotor broach will do the trick, and you just center everything up. But this is how we did it. Obviously on the website you're going to see the bumper will have the sensor tabs built onto it, but I've always felt it just looks super clean if you can leave those off and do it this way. So if you have questions about this, let us know. Okay, so now you're about ready to prep the bumper and get it put on the truck. So you'll want to do the beauty plates, kind of like a filler, with the supplied 1/8 rivets, and just go ahead and secure all that down. And now's when you'd want to start hooking up your lights. We're running the Nacho Quattros, I believe. Yeah, Nacho Quattros, and they look pretty good. Okay, so now what you want to do is go ahead, put the bumper up with a couple buddies, helps you do it. Reuse the factory bolts that attach it to the frame, and you want to kind of get it up as high and tight as possible. So you're at this stage now. The next stage is the skid plate. All right, so next up, you're going to go ahead and put your skid plate on. We did lock nuts on there for you, and you have the differential lower diff bolts. You'll want to take those out before the skid plate, and then you're going to reuse them, and you'll see they'll line up and hold the skid plate in place as well. And then there's one over on the passenger side. So pretty much once you do that, you are all done.